What? Hey, everybody. I think I took too much lotion. Is there such a thing? There is. I am not a lotion person. I'm not. It depends on the kind of lotion. Anybody else like this? Depends on the kind of lotion. Like if it's a water-based lotion, I'm good. But any other kind of lotion, forget about it. It makes my hands sweat. And it was a big deal for me when I was doing nails because, who wants sweaty hands? I don't. It happens. I mean, I get it. I don't hold it against anybody if they have sweaty hands, but I don't want sweaty hands. It's a general rule. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jane. How are you? Okay, so now my normal time. We do have class going on this evening, and tonight's class is with Angela May of Ancients and Aliens. And she'll be talking, I'm not actually sure what she's talking about tonight. So that should be interesting just to find out what she's talking about. I didn't ask. I should have asked, but I didn't ask. My day, anybody else have this day, and I will be doing readings, anybody else have this day that didn't turn out the way you expected it to? Like, I got up, I thought I'd be home by noon, and here I am right now. I just got home. So, nothing happened the way I anticipated it, and that's okay because I got to do some things for other people today, and it's really interesting. Now, like my dad, I took him for a procedure today. He had an endoscope. And so, that was done by 9:30. They pushed him out of the hospital way too early. Yeah. And, but I guess this is what we're going to talk about while we're doing readings today. How can we be of assistance to other people without with just sensing that somebody needs something? Who pays attention to this? Do you notice when somebody needs something, or do you wait for somebody to ask? Because it's really hard for some people to ask for help. Really hard for some people to ask for help. And especially the older generation. Like my uncle is 70 and he just moved back to Ohio to be closer, by the way, to his family. The only family he has left is a couple of my cousins, whom we don't speak to just because, and then my brother and myself. Yet he will not ask us for help. He won't say, hey, I am blinder than a bat. And when I say blinder than a bat, you guys, I mean, he goes, what's that white car up there? And I'm like, there is no white car in front of us. There is no white car. What the hell are you talking about, man? That's how blind he is. But yet he'll drive to the peril of everybody else. I don't know. Anyhow, Love Bug Blues. I love your name. That is so adorable. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Marijana. I never know if I'm saying your name right. Marijana. Is it Marijana? Marijana? I'll get it there. Okay. So what we're doing this evening. So we have class starting in an hour and a half. So we're just going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. If it's your first time here, make sure you follow the page. If you're on YouTube, we are trying to gain YouTube followers. I'm trying to move away from Facebook just a little bit. We're still streamed to Facebook, but God knows I don't want to be relying upon them. Right? Okay. Bianca Ann, how are you? Mindful Mind, how are you today? But how do we find ourselves in service to other people? And I'm not saying servitude, but in a kind and loving way. How do you notice when somebody around you needs help? And it's simple. There are simple things that we can do that I think kids nowadays or young people nowadays don't understand, that it isn't an obligation, but a simple human kindness that could be passed along. Right? Thank you, Mindful Mind. Opening the door for other people. Listen to them. Oh my gosh, right? Just listen to people. You have to listen to them. And a lot of times, you just know. But it seems society is moving much, much, much more to self-serving. Much more self-serving. Open the door for somebody. Smile at somebody. How many does this? How many people do this? I do this. Like I'll be walking by and someone will I get this a lot because of my hair color. I get this a lot because of my hair color, right? And I go, hi. And they don't know what to say. They have no idea what to say. So they smile back. And there we go. And you've started a chain reaction in their day. Right? And who doesn't want to start a beautiful chain reaction? Just saying hello goes a long way. Or who does this? If you see somebody sitting and eating dinner or lunch by themselves, who picks up their, if you're able to, who picks up their dinner or lunch? And you don't have to, I never want anybody to tell. Like, don't tell them it was me. Just, Christina, how are you? Just do it and walk away. We don't have to videotape ourselves helping other people. We can just be helpful and just enjoy the sensation that we get from that, right? And Janet Jane says, I've been told that you're the only one that has told me hello today. It's kind of sad. It is kind of sad. And you know what? You floated today. I'm so jealous, Christina. I've had like a woof, 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 woof day. Renee Hess, how are you? You've been on my mind. Christina says, be kind, give love. It always comes back around. If you have nothing nice to say, shut your damn mouth. That's actually pointed at somebody in the feed. I have no problem saying that. Shut up. If you have nothing nice to say, why open your little typing trap? Because you are the anti what we brought on here today. It's been a day where I had to sit back and put what I wanted to do in the back seat because what I wanted to do wasn't what I needed to be doing. I needed to be helpful. I needed to be there for somebody else. You survived the Hurricane Carrie. You've been on my mind. And so here's, it's not funny. Somebody's being a jerk. It's okay. I don't care. It's their problem. Obviously somebody has an issue and that's okay. So the hurricane, Burl, right? Huh? I'm going to say your name and I hope I don't butcher it. It is Sabea. Did I say it right? Sudbay. Is it Sudbay? Sudbay. I'm not doing it right. Joy. Hi, Joy. When I worked at McDonald's, my mom always told me to smile when I worked the drive-thru on Saturday mornings because I might be the first guy to say "see." Did I get it right? I'm so excited. Yeah. So Carrie's in Texas. She was in the path of Burl. And what's really, really weird to me is Burl. Big news, right? Burl. And the whole time my dad lives in Texas, a hurricane never went over Bay City. It came close and they got a lot of the wind from distance, but it never went over Bay City. And I bet it is hot. Hurricane Burl went directly over Bill's house. Now, when Bill passed away, we ended up, one of his best friend's boys bought Bill's house. So I've been checking in with them and I've been all over this because that's Bill's house, my dad's house, my father's house. Now, the track of the storm, you were in the smack middle of it too. The track of this storm went directly over Bill's house. And in the next couple of days, it will be going directly over our house, the projected path. And when I say directly over our house, it went directly over his house and it's going directly over our house. And this is me going, Bill's such a show off. He's such a show off. Anyhow, okay, here we go. Onward. So this is how this works, you guys. I'm going to let you know how this works because there's a lot of new people. We appreciate the new people. If you share out, that'd be fabulous. They have kind of limited, Facebook is limited how far we go in our groups and stuff. Maybe it's Hurricane Bill. I'm telling you, I swear to God, he's just up there pushing it. I'm going, hi. the whole time I was there, I wasn't there. So what we're going to do is I kind of give you some words. And when I give those words, that's when you type them in there. Hi, Dee, how are you? And you're happy to hear he's protecting the estate. Bill, I really wish you could have met Bill, Christina. I'm going to have to go through my files and pull some Bill files up so we could have a Bill afternoon of him sitting and talking, because he really was quite amazing. Kelly Navarro says, you never know what someone is going through. And how true is this, right? You just be humble and kind and always lend a helping hand. Absolutely. You never, ever know what somebody's going through. Here and now, how are you? Becky Fox, how are you? If I miss saying hi to somebody, hi, Katrina, just know that I have 8 feeds coming in here and my feed goes like this. So I truly hope I am not missing saying hi to somebody. I want to make sure everybody feels like they're included in the conversation, because that's what this is. This is a conversation. Any reading I do can be taken by multiple people. This is a conversation. I look like Opie. Okay. And I feel this one today too. Okay, great. So what I do is I'm going to give you everything that I'm given. It doesn't matter if it's mediumship, if it doesn't matter if it is channeling, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to bring you across all the information. When I'm doing a reading, even in the store, I do have some store days up, readings available online that I can do on the computer, which is usually where I read. If you go to mymysticallife.com. Okay. That up here. Where are we at? Pay attention, Lisa. Keep it between the lines. Okay. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it either. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Okay. Mymysticallife.com. Anyways, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring everything, all the information across, all of it. And if I get something, you're going to get it. Okay. And I don't have a list. There's no list. So when I say whoop, whoop, give me a whoop, whoop, that's what you do. You type in whoop, whoop, however you want to spell it. Doesn't matter to me. It all comes across. And then I will pick a name vibrationally through the people that have posted. So go ahead and give me a whoop, whoop, y'all, and we'll get started. And we might even pull a couple Karen cards this evening. I'm not quite sure. But tonight I really felt the need to talk about being in the act of giving. In the act of giving. And I was listening to a podcast today, which anybody that knows me knows that I don't do that. And today I felt called to go to this particular person and watch some of their podcasts. And I knew exactly why I did halfway through, because I was like, holy crap. It all day long, you can be doing what I was just talking about, right? Talking about extending your hand, being friendly to other people, saying hello, giving them a smile, giving them a little uplift. But my challenge for you today is, how often do you do it for yourself? How often do you say something nice to yourself? Is all of your self-talk, I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm this, or is it, I am this, I am that, I am amazing? Because we tend to skip over the beautiful things and we focus on the insufficiency that we might feel we have. So take a moment today. Pretty much never. I love that. Carrie's like, I'm a sexy bitch. My husband starts my day with that pretty much every day. So be nice to yourself. Find one wonderful thing to say to yourself. Nobody else has to say it to you, because guess what? Oh, my guides are on it today. By the way, if I'm talking like this, it's because my guides are coming through, and that's exactly what I'm doing as I'm channeling, because there's somebody on here that needs to hear this, right? You're never going to take anybody's word as serious as you're going to take your own. Right? We should be the ones that go, my opinion matters. What I think of myself matters, because that is the one that matters the most. Every day and every way, your opinion of yourself matters more than anybody else's. And you need to remember that. You need to remember that, because we hinge ourselves so much on what everybody else thinks and what everybody else thinks we should be, that we forget who we really, really are. We're all damn fucking divine. That's who we are. Sorry, but that's what we are. We are beautiful light beings having this meat experience. I'm sorry. She dropped the F-bomb. How spiritual is she? I am spiritual, damn it. Renee says, speaking of videos, had a young boy, maybe 3 years or so, riding his tricycle outside my mom's house. Apparently, this little guy needed to use the bathroom. However, speaking of videos, so be kind to yourself. Find a reason to be kind to yourself. I realized today that I'm not. I am not kind to myself. My self-talk sucks. I am hee-haw, Amber. My self-talk sucks. And I have to figure out at what point I fell off of my happy wagon, because that creates a chain reaction. And I don't like the chain reaction. So I'm going to go back to meditating the way I should be. And I had pulled back from meditating out of self-defense. I did. I swear I did. Because if I meditated every day, the amount of information that, and I'm sure that people that have been watching me for a long time could probably tell you which move from which state, because my husband's job moves us around a lot. It used to. I probably stopped meditating. If there was thought that went into it, they probably could go, huh, I see a change in Lisa here. Because I know it's obvious. I don't mind throwing myself under the bus, because the things that I'm dealing with in my life, I know other people are as well. Hawaii. I do love Hawaii. I meditated a lot in Hawaii. And to the most part, I would agree with that, Carrie. But I think I transformed from more meditation to doing moving meditation at that point. Then I started to do Qigong, and I was very happy with myself at that point. I liked myself. I think Oklahoma, I think it would be the move from Oklahoma would definitely be it. So I need to move back into my joy, and I'm going to do that. Because here again, and I know I'm doing a lot of talking, you guys, and I'm sorry. But here again, one thing is a catalyst and it affects the other, right? You can't sit down with your eyes closed in Hawaii. Yeah, you can. It's beautiful. One thing is a catalyst to another, and it affects everything. If you're happy with yourself, it shows. And in the last couple days, I have been, hi, Elizabeth, I have been trying to move back into that. And the last week I've been offline, I took a vacation, and I haven't been on real consistent lately because I haven't felt myself. And now we're working on it. We're always a project, aren't we? We are a project. Okay. All right. So I'm going to scroll back up here into the whoops. And I'm going to go with Joel Ireland. Are you still here, Joel Ireland? Here's he says, if I do it too long, I fall asleep. Doesn't matter. Did you know you do your hardest work and your most concentrated work when you're sleeping? Hi, Gina. Hi, Julie. When you're sleeping is when if you fall asleep during meditation, your guides go, let's take them down another level and let's do some really hard hitting work. It's okay to fall asleep when you're meditating. Absolutely. There is no wrong way to meditate. No wrong way to meditate. So if you fall asleep, good for you, man. Absolutely. Oh, let's see. And, 5 minutes constitutes as a meditation too. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Let's see. What is that? I want, hi, Robbie Lender. So I work vibrationally. So there is no list. So you can end up in it any time. It doesn't matter. As soon as I'm done with one reading, we start rolling into the next one. Okay. Yeah. You can, there is no set time for how long you can meditate. And I discovered through one of my teachers, because I fell asleep and started snoring during my shamanic apprenticeship. And I felt really bad. And we had this huge talk about it and why it works and all those things. Okay. But Joel, I want to actually rest my head on your shoulder kind of thing. So I have somebody on the other side. We're actually going to do a little bit of mediumship. So I have somebody on the other side that wants to rest their head on your shoulder. They want to be comforted by you. They want, and I'm not going to put my head, that's the best I got here. I feel like there could be a rocking motion involved in this. If you don't know who this is, it is okay. I do not invest myself in the outcome of readings. If you know who it is, that's great. But this person wants to hum, and they're like, they would know me by my music or my sway or my comfort. There's somebody that would have been very, very comforting. They would have had a lull to them. Oh no. Oh no, this child went to the bathroom in your yard, Renee. Okay. The country here, so whatever. Joel, this person has a sway to them and a really strong feeling of comfort. So I want, and this is a woman, I'm trying to think. I feel like they would have had longer hair and brought their hair back a little bit, maybe in a bun or something. And hey, Kimmy, how are you? In the back of their head, some sort of way they held their hair back. And this person had okay, great. This person had a really wonderful smile. Now, I usually work with memories. Okay. So this could have been a memory. This could have been a dance. That's exactly what this could have been. This could have been a dance where somebody was dancing with you and they had their head on your shoulder. Because I also feel like this person would have been close enough to smell. And it's just a feeling of love. There's just this feeling of love. I'm not sure. I feel like this person could have also been anxious. They would have had some anxiety, maybe some depression. Does any of this make sense to you, Joel? Can you validate any of that? So I go through with memories. I don't usually give Great Aunt Gertie's purple hat fell in the, she died of this. She was that tall. I usually come across with a memory, and this would have been a memory of just a moment of peace and happiness and that feeling of love, unconditional love. I just kind of jumped online today and said, screw it, I'm going to do it. You just want to be loved. You want to be loved. Yeah. Okay. This makes sense to you. I'm so glad. Because the purpose of mediumship is I'm not going to keep beating this like a dead horse. Okay. I'm not going to keep going, oh my gosh, and this and this and this and this. Because if you know who this is, hey, Angel, I haven't talked to you forever either. I'm going to give you the message. I'm going to give you the message from this person. That's the goal of mediumship, right? Is to get the message. And here's the message that I have for you, because she's showing me your feet. She's talking about sometimes a shuffle is just as good as a first step. Some movement in the correct direction, which you feel is correct for you. You do remember a dance like that. Okay. Chad Patterson, how are you? Where are you in Ohio? Are you someone that has been in the shop in Defiance? This person's talking about sometimes we shuffle instead of taking a great, big, huge, firm step, right? And that's okay. Oh my gosh, it's Sam. So if you're reluctant about something, don't worry so much about that. Don't worry about the reluctance or your self-doubt or all those things. Wasian, then you have probably been in the shop then. When you have the spiritual need to move forward, you will move forward. Do not feel pressured. Do not feel pushed. None of those things. When you're ready to move in the right direction, that's when you do it. If you do it beforehand, it's preemptive. It's a false start. So only move forward when you feel ready. Don't be pushed. And I hear a song, and I'm going to give you the song. It may mean something to you, it may not, but I am just going to give it to you anyways. And I hear it's Jiminy Cricket singing "When You Wish Upon a Star." And it's the first thing it gave me was stars. And they're like, make sure you're looking out that way. Make some wishes out that way. So what they're really saying is make wishes bigger than what you think you can do and surprise yourself. Beth Fry, how are you? Hi, Jane. Hi, Manil. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's what they're saying. Go beyond what you think you're capable of, because you are much more capable than you give yourself credit for. I hope that's helpful. Could we get a bunch of emojis, you guys? That raises us up in the ranks. Facebook's making it a little difficult. They love us, I'm sure. But there we go. Anyhow, moving on. Okay, good. I see Sam over here. You guys can't see him yet. He's over running around in the camper. So Sam's actually in Chicago, but he is coming on with us. So I think he is. And there we go. Hi, everybody. All right. Can I get a whoop whoop in the room, y'all? Can I get a whoop whoop in the room? When you wish upon a star. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Becky. Hello, Sarah. I like the way you spell your name. Shara. It's Shara. Joan. Ooh, Joan. Where'd Joan go? My feed flew. So I have to go back and find Joan. Hold on. Joan Reed. Joan, I have somebody on their side. Mediumship, I guess, is the thing tonight. Hey, baby. Sup? If you guys don't know Sam, that's Sam.
No.
Okay. Joan, on the other side, there's somebody that has a shortness of breath as where is she? Where'd she go? Are you still here? Okay. Joanne. Oh, okay. Thank you. Look at that beard. I know, right? Isn't he a little Billy Goat? Gonna snatch him up. Okay. Somebody on their side is having I'm not saying has now.
I tried to train her right, but she just can't behave.
I am untrainable, baby. I'm
Wait, that's true.
Everybody give Sam a whoop woo. Okay. I never knew that YouTube limited either. So Joanne, I want to talk about this person had a shortness of breath in life. I almost say I want to feel like it has to do maybe congestive, only because when I start to step into this feeling of this, I get this feeling here as well, like this tightness in my chest and this cough from overexertion. So if this person did too much, they would start coughing. Can you validate? Let me see if that's male or female. I think this is a male. That's so weird. Okay. This would be a male. Can you validate somebody like that, Joanne? Yes. Okay, great. The other thing I want to say is I have Metatron in on this really strongly. So Metatron is that voice of God, the scribe of God. He is he's like God's main man. But there's a huge angel presence with this person as well. Could you validate being aware of that, or did he have? Was he big into church? Because I have Metatron popped in, like he hasn't popped in a long time. And I think a lot of that has to do with me talking today about getting back into meditation and doing a little bit better. Yes. Okay, great. I'm glad that makes sense to you. So we'll just work on the message, because the message is the important part, right? I want to talk about not Do not take this any way. It's like pinning himself in one direction and saying my way or the highway, kind of thing. And he's like, the world is so much broader than that. Like there is no my way or the highway. It is so much more to take in and enjoy. I don't know what it is. Has to do. It has to do with the unicorn. He's like, look at, there could be unicorns and there could be dragons. I don't know if he was very fanciful. Like I feel like he was probably pretty straight laced, and those things would have been a waste of time, right? That kind of thing. Does that make sense? The dog is impatient. I'm sorry, I'm stretching. I'm not shaking my head. No. Yes. Okay, great. So what I'm to tell you is look for the unicorns. Look for the dragons. Look for the fairies. Oh, you're an air energy anyways. Look for the things that had been outside of his scope. Only because he's like, this was too narrow. From the other side, it is so beautiful. This is too narrow. Find the joy in the things outside of what convention says is right here. And I also want to talk about some change you have coming. I don't know if you're aware of change coming, but he's talking about there's like the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. He shows me the death card. And I know that sounds bad, but it's not. It's not a bad. It just means that one thing's ending and another thing's beginning. That's all the death card means, you guys. So he's like, this right here, don't be afraid of change. Step into it confidently because you have everything under control. You don't maybe think you're as in control as you are, but you're doing really well. And he wants, and I don't like to give little things like, hey, he says, look for birds or whatever, but he talks about little golden finches. He talks about the little goldfinch. And if you haven't seen them, watch for the little goldfinches and like little wild canary kind of things. He says, watch for those. Did he have bird feeders or something? Why is he on about the birds? Abuelita. Abuelita's first time here, y'all. If you guys haven't liked our page, if you're new to our feed, please make sure you go like or follow on YouTube. We do this for fun. This is our free thing. We also do offer readings. You can find them at mymysticallife.com online. But thank you. Just saw some. He says, just saw some a few days ago. Yes, he had bird feeders. Okay, yeah. He says, watch for it. It's there. That's him. I hope that's helpful. And, he also gives me this feeling of peace in the heart. Like he hopes this brings you a little peace in your heart in some way. He's a really wholesome energy. It's funny because I want to adjust my posture, but he's like, I'm just all that happy. Okay, moving on. Okay, there we are. Hopefully that was helpful. There's so much of me, as somebody else earlier pointed out in the feed. They're like, you've gotten so fat. I'm like, that's nice.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even block her yet. I'm like, thank you. Why, thank you.
Thank you. Go to hell.
Congratulations. Anyhow, moving on. How are you today, Fry?
Oh, I can be one petty sumbitch today. I can tell you that.
No. We're not doing petty. It wasn't a nice comment, but it's okay. You know what, Katrina? I don't get comments.
Eye for an eye,
we don't
baby.
get comments
That's
like
where I'm
that
at today. Eye for an eye.
We don't get comments like that. That's why I was shocked by it. You see a lot of people that get slammed online. They have a lot of nasty people online. We don't vibrate that way. And I think that's probably the first time I've had a comment like that. I like tacos.
Chips and salsa.
Christina, we really, really, really like your tacos from the Mexican place.
They're not her tacos, but
Well, no, but she introduced us to the Mexican place.
Yeah, them things are.
And margaritas, right?
Margaritas are okay, but the tacos.
Oh my gosh, they're like the burrito tacos that you dip in the sauce. Oh my gosh. Okay.
They're
Christina. Okay, moving on. I know you guys, that comment went south quickly. You like pineapples. Abuelita. You can't catch an invite. We do that on a very fly by night kind of thing. We're driving by and we went, let's do that. You live right next door. I will remember that. You'll take margaritas with your tacos, Renee? Absolutely. Okay, let's get back on.
Is there any other way?
Thank you so much, Tyree. You know what? No, you know what? And that's a person that followed us a long time ago. And it's sad to see that, because that is their problem. That is their problem. Okay, pineapples are good. I do like pineapples, but I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm kind of thinking that might be not what you think it means.
I know exactly what we're talking about. But we're spoiled on Hawaii pineapples. Okay, mango salsa, yum. Okay, here we go, guys. Can I have a whoop whoop in the room? Jazz, how are you? Susie David, how are you? Welcome. Hi, Trudy. I just saw yours on here. I just realized who that is. We do have class tonight for My Mystical Life members. Tonight's class is Ancients and Aliens with Angela May. I do not know what her topic is. I did not dive that deep this morning. I actually took my dad for a endoscope this morning, so we don't replay November with him. And my day went weird. It just went weird. So here I am late today. All right, Mr. Fry, are you reading tonight?
Yeah, I'm taking care of some work stuff right now. Because,
okay. You tell me.
I'm trying to get paid this week, and they took my PTO time off my check because I didn't submit permission from the damn processing company, which all they should do is just process the damn timesheet. Right. I'm telling you, I'm petty as hell today. I am throat punchy.
Throat punchy. Don't do it. Okay. Moving on from throat punchy, Beth Fry. I feel like you're feeling a little disempowered. I feel like you are. Okay. The way I'm going to put this is, you want to be enchanting, but there are some days it's harder than others to be a freaking fairy, right? It's harder some days to be as upswing and as positive and everybody's crutch. Everybody's uplifting energy. But this, I have to tell you, so I know. It's a traditional kiwi candy. Pineapple lumps. Chocolate covered goodness. That sounds good. I mean, that's not what the card says, but that's what it says for me, for you. Hi, everybody. But there's don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are. You, my darling, are a Reiki master, and you are a light, and you are an energy, and you are so many things to so many people, that don't dim yourself for that. It's the theme today. It is the theme today. And there's the card right there. Don't forget who you are. You are a divine light. And right, amen to that. So many of, as we started earlier, so many of us do not have the self-talk we used to, or we are forgetting how to talk well to ourselves, and we're forgetting to love ourselves. So make sure you're going full circle on that. Go back to that. Find 2 minutes for yourself or 5 minutes for yourself, just so you can go sit outside or sit away from everybody else. Close your eyes and ask your guides for help. Ask your guides for comfort. Ask them to help you feel peace and love and light in your heart. That's interesting. That's the world.
It's a Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, is it the Wheel of Fortune?
It's a Wheel of Fortune. And you are your own Wheel of Fortune. You must keep your energy charged in order to help others.
Keep it in mind, man.
If that's your calling.
I hope that's helpful. I hope that's the reminder you needed today. Moving on. Can we get a whoop whoop in the room, y'all? Mandy Pope, how are you? Jackie Johnson, how are you? Susie David, Courtney Robertson. I hope that's helpful, Beth. Okay. My next contestant on the list is where I find my cards. Okay. Is
what was that?
Love Bug Blues. I feel like there's a song there.
There's a lot of YouTube people on here tonight.
Huh?
There's a lot of YouTube
people. Yeah. So, Chris from Ghost Squad Scotland has been really helping us figure out our YouTube and adjusting things that I have screwed up, because we have been on YouTube for a very long time, but it's not my main area. We've always concentrated on Facebook, and we're trying to move away from that a little bit. Iron Fire Horse, how are you? Listening and cooking. What we having for dinner?
It's not so much that we're trying to move away from Facebook. It's like Facebook is pushing everybody away.
Yeah, they are.
It's really, I mean, they've shut off all of our groups that we can't broadcast to. So ridiculous. We can only broadcast from our pages. But it's who knows? Who knows what their intelligence has?
Okay, Love Bug Blues. Gotcha. Ooh, that's an interesting reading. Hold on 1 second.
Love Bug Blues must be from Florida or down in the Gulf Coast region.
Sometimes you're the love bug. Sometimes you're the windshield.
Could be like a punch buggy too, though.
Oh, this is true. I want to talk about your feeling of taking care of everybody else. Hi from Scotland, Leslie. Pittsburgh. You do not have love bugs in Pittsburgh. I want to talk about your feeling of being the caretaker from everybody else. Peace 333. How the heck are you? How that can be overwhelming. And the other thing I have to say about this is I feel like it could actually.
There's one.
Ooh, looky, we got a troll. Bye-bye. I got the troll. I should get an award for that. Can we do that, you guys? Like an award. Wow, they were trying to be quick too. They were trying to be quick. Got it.
Yeah. There they go.
Ellie. Thank you for popping in. If you have, we're doing readings this evening, so we do not have a list. We go through. Bye Trolley Woolly. I read it. We go through and pull who your guides say needs to be read for. Okay, so Love Bug Blues. This taking care of everybody else. It can be draining. It can also cause conflict. So, Heather Johns. It can all cause conflict within the family when you're standing up for one person and another person goes, "You're always there. You're their favorite." Blah blah blah. All that, but I'm kind of watching. I would watch for conflict within the family. It's just this feeling of, well, first, your first card is the Empress. This is the caretaker, right? The mother figure, the person that takes care of everybody else. And then there's this discord. Like, I just feel like there's this discord. If it hasn't happened yet, don't worry about it. Don't put the worry out there. But it feels as if something's being taken away a little bit. It's you can't figure out why it disappears, but there's some things that are slipping away, and you're like, I don't know how I lost control of the situation. What the hell's going on? I don't get it. I'm usually in control and on top of things, but I need you to know whatever's going on behind the scenes, whatever is going on back off on the side that you may not even be aware of, everything comes full circle, right? Everything comes out in the end, and people go, holy crap, now I see what's going on. So if you're in the middle of a hey guys, If you guys are if you're in the middle of something going on in the family, and all of a sudden, or even with friends that could be considered family, don't worry about it. Everything works itself out in the wash. And on the end of it, you'll be fine. At the other end of that, you're going to be just fine. And this, I actually have to say, does this resonate with you? Because I don't usually ask that unless we're doing mediumship. Does that resonate with you? Because this is, or maybe not, this has a question mark feeling to it. And I do not usually get these with readings. I don't get this feeling of like, this could be a thing. It's not, I don't think it's going on yet. This is a preemptive watch for it. And if something starts to be of a discord, if there starts to be struggle, or if there starts to be someone you're taking care of has an issue with you, let it play out. Just let it play out, and don't invest yourself emotionally in it, because it'll all work out in the end. And they give me the number 3. So if it's not happening right now, just don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Heather Johns, I'm not stressing about family drama anymore. I have more important things to do. Amen. Right?
Piece 333. You don't have to take back or give anything to this other person. All you have to do is cut the cord. Cut the cord, walk away if that's what you need to do. You already know the right answer. And okay. You already know the right answer. You know what you got to do. You just have to step into that energy and make it go away if that's what you want. And I don't mean put them out of their misery or out of your misery. Just get them out of your energy. And it may be something that you may only have to do for a little while, or it may be something that needs to be done forever. But you know where you know what you need to do there. You know that you need to probably distance yourself for a while, and not let them be a part of your circle. That may be your circle, your personal circle, or a group of people that you're associated with. Yeah. So this is okay. So this brings up another subject again. It seems to be a theme tonight.
It
does. People will take as much as you can give. Okay. At some point you have to say, "Oh, stop. I can't do this anymore. I've got to take care of myself." They're literally sucking the life out of everything, the joy, the life, everything. And they may not even know it. They may not even realize they're doing it, because it's just something that they've always done. And I feel like it's a learned behavior from somewhere in their past. And they don't even know that that's necessarily a problem. Okay. It doesn't mean you need to confront them and make a big deal about it. You can distance yourself and send them on their merry little way, and let them be their own problem. Okay. And that's really what happens here, is they become a codependent on your energy to try to help balance out their life. And so they'll just continually take. As long as you're available, they'll take. So
forever. Yeah.
It's time to say enough. And you know that you have to do that. You know this. And and I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy thing for you to do, because sometimes it's very painful to just say, I can't do this anymore. Yeah.
And I'd like to add,
your volume went way down. Did you turn the volume down on your side?
Is that better?
A little bit.
I didn't turn the volume down.
Well,
how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. and you don't have to do anything long and drawn out to do this, right? This is a theme tonight. They're like, feel your own worth. Feel your own worth. And once you can build that, like, I'm worth more than this, it's the intention.
Yep.
It's the intention. I intend to keep my energy and build your bubble. I know that's if you are familiar with your auric field, sense your auric field, and don't let that person within it. Yeah, Heather John says, just say them out. Boundaries are essential. Hi, Laura.
So this person, you need to be prepared for the petty bullshit that this person's going to try to turn on you. So they're gonna make you look like the bad guy. They're gonna try to make you look like the bad guy. Anybody that really knows you they're not gonna buy into their bullshit. And eventually they'll get tired of these other people in the rest of your circle. They'll get tired of hearing from that person, and they'll push them away. And this person will have to go looking for somebody else to do this to. So just be aware that is a pretty good potential to come around. Anything hard to do is never necessarily easy, and these are lessons that we all have to go through in life sometimes.
How did I have this? I have this. Did you end up giving that book away yesterday?
No, I forgot all about it.
I was so mad that whatever. Okay. So I should never answer this person. You have to deal with it in the way that you're most comfortable. Absolutely. Sherry Ann Bennett, yeah, we haven't seen you in a while. Algorithms have really changed within a lot of different social media platforms. I'm gonna throw one out here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to be pulling from 2 different decks for this person. I'm done with this one. So I have like a menagerie of decks out here. I have my choice of them. Anyhow, this is for Joy.
Hey, by the way, Peace 333, I'm sending you some boosting energy to try to help you transition away from them quickly, and maybe they'll get the point that you're done. So for local people, I know we have a couple local people on here. G'day, Adam. G'day.
Saturday evening at 7 to 9:30, we have table tipping and mediumship gallery. So it's mediumship during table tipping. Interesting, fun. We have a good time. We turn up the music. We laugh a lot. We might cuss. We might do some fun things. So that'll be at the shop starting it. And that is obviously Joy's card. Oh, where did it go? Oh my gosh, really? Don't fall. Don't fall. Damn it all. Okay.
Hold on the floor then, Fry.
I know. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. We're gonna have fun. Okay, so Joy, I want to talk about whatever it is you're working on right now. You know the answer. Like, are you still here, Joy? Oh, Joy. Yeah, by the way, Sam, there's 2 groundhogs in the back that just went into the woodpile a little bit ago.
Oh, on the side of the house? Or the north side of the house?
Back by the pond. And I'm waiting for Joy to say.
There's no woodpile back there.
Well, there is.
Yeah, there is. Burn pile.
And the peacock pen, something dug up under the peacock pen. I don't know if it scared the feathers off of the peacock or if it's trying to eat the feathers off the peacock. Oh, we have another scroll. Bye now. Because I went out and picked up like 30 peacock feathers.
Well, they are kind of molting right now, but were they tore up?
No, they weren't tore up, but the peacock did not look pleased.
The male or the female?
the male. Both of them.
Did they get the eggs?
It's not a fox. No, they didn't get the eggs. Okay. So that's why I'm like, it's nothing that really cared about them, I guess. But okay. So Joy, I want to talk about whatever this reading's about. You already know what it is. Like you need to be stepping into your own energy. You need to be working with. She's like, Lisa, keep it here. Focus. Squirrel. Start feeling into that a little bit. You need to start trusting your gut a little bit. I know you're following a lot of I want to do this and I want to do that, and you're following the practicalities of things, but you need to start looking at what's going to really make you happy. And it's kind of cheating a little bit because I know Joy a little bit, and I know she's had some tragedy in her life in the last couple of years, and it's hard to find joy sometimes. It's hard to find joy. But I think if you reach out a little bit, I'll show you your card. I think if you reach out a little bit if you extend yourself out. Hi, Davy Jones. If you extend your energy out a little bit, you're gonna find that you're gonna get love in return. And what I mean by this is when you reach out in those moments that you're having a harder time seeing the sunshine, right? There's somebody there that's going to help push back a hug. And you need to feel that. You need to be aware of that and feel that. Hi, Christine. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Because that's so important to the other side as well. They're like,
yeah.
That's really important for the other side as well. Now, that's the only card I'm supposed to pull from that deck for you. But it was important. Of course, you're welcome, Aaron. That is the only card I'm supposed to pull there, because they're like, they need you to understand that you are able to do that and totally welcome to do that for them. And here's why. The feeling of being kind of defeated and not really feeling upbeat as you normally would, right? As you used to feel. I feel like there's a disconnect from the way you feel like you used to feel, or who you used to be and who you are now, right? And this card right here is all about, and I talked about this in the very beginning, finding your peace. What is your peace? Find your peace, damn it. You have to find peace with where you are. Okay. You have to find peace with where you are in life. Not just everything that you want to do, but where you are in life. You need to find peace with that. And if it means reaching out with your energy and feeling that hug coming back to you, if you need that feeling of energy for that, do it. If you don't know how to do it, walk down the street and ask me. I'm a block away. I will help you, because that is right there for you. And that is how you get your joy back. Oh, isn't that a cute play of words? That is how you get your joy back. I did not do that on purpose, by the way. Not at all.
Now I know which joy that is.
Yeah.
This is the
happiest card in the whole deck. Bar none. The happiest card in the whole deck. Find your peace. Feel loved, because you are. And things will work out. Even when they don't feel like they're going to work out. And I need a haircut. Anyhow, I hope that's helpful. 1 block away. Okay, moving on. Can we get a whoop whoop in the room, you guys? I have to.
No real deep hints there, Joy.
I have to mute because Barky McBark's coming in.
Yes, so that's a good point. Thank you. So we don't have a list to get on. We pick who our energy pulls us to. So, yeah. Hi, Joy.
I swear the dog's waiting for me to unmute so he can bark.
No, not special ed there.
Yeah, special ed. He is just
he
adorable.
Can't see that well, and he can't see that well, and he can't hear that well. Although I think his hearing's more selective than
it is.
Some days
more selective. That actually probably wasn't the best thing to say. Okay, Christine, I've gone back to meditating. That's what I decided I needed to do today, Christine, as well. Just being like, I have to do this for me, not anything else, but for me. Okay, let's see. Mr. Fry, are you on somebody or am I?
Christine, I'm betting it since you've had your operation that you're feeling a bit off there, trying to get things back in the swing of things. You when you came back from all of that, you had a different perspective on life. We've talked about this before, but
hi, Golden Fades. I love your name.
Look at that. No, Renee. Special ed is Buford. He's
struggling. He's
losing his hearing, and he's got cataracts or glaucoma or something. It's getting harder for him to see and hear. So, but again, I still think a lot of his hearing is selective.
He's like a man. Anyhow,
yeah, we're gonna move on from that one.
Okay, moving on. Poor Butte. Yeah, it is. It actually is sad. He's since Odin's gone, he's struggling. Okay, so I thought about a Great Dane, but then I went, did you lost your mind? All right, here we go, Mr. Fry.
We should get some more Bassets.
No, we should not. Okay, are you picking somebody or mine?
Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
Real quick. I changed the tag on the banner down at the bottom. That is the My Mystical Life membership. Tonight we have last night with Sam's class on chakras and crystals and how to use them and things like that. And that'll be in the library tomorrow. And then tonight's class is Ancients and Aliens with Angela May. She's actually an archaeologist, you guys, an Egyptologist. She's also hosting an Egyptian tour end of next year. And then this is the cruise, you guys. So we are doing a cruise. We are not holding it, but Spirit Heart Cruises is, and we will be speaking on, no, not three more, Joy. No, we don't have any Great Danes right now. But the cruise is out of Galveston, Texas, and I'll be speaking on there. We have 25 other speakers. You guys should at least go check out the site and see who's speaking, because you might be surprised at who's on there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of My Mystical Life members going as well. If you want to get on the classes that we're teaching, we have 15 live classes each month, and we have over 300 classes in the membership, in addition to the community, guided meditations, stuff like that. If you guys are a My Mystical Life member in the chat, please give a shout out. We do love that. And we have a lot of fun, and this is what we do. So tonight is one of the live classes. If you feel like joining, you'll immediately be taken in and see the what is it?
See, I like the way Joy thinks here.
She's
talking about three more Bassets.
You don't need any more Bassets. Heather John, sure, I'm trying to make Egypt happen. Still pulling strings. Your cruise is all paid for, and you're ready to go. So yeah, our deposits down on Egypt. We're super excited. Okay, let's see. CCR. Did you see an Oak Ridge boy died today, honey?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah. Let's go with.
Hey, Meredith.
Hey, Chris, how are you? Let's go with, I saw somebody and now I have to go back. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. I had a name in my brain.
Well, there's that first time Abuelita again.
Yeah, right. I'm. Where did that name go? I saw it. Now I don't see it at all. I'm going to go with Mindful Mind. The person I had thought I was going to do. There's Angela Maynard. She'll be live in a little bit. Mindful Mind. Whatever choice you have coming up. Okay. So they're giving me the yellow brick road. And when I see the yellow brick road, that means that there is, you're going to have to make a choice one way or another. And you have to really be thoughtful about this. And this is just the weirdest thing. So they're like, this way over here, you put a lot of thought into, you kind of cross your T's, dot your I's, do all that. And then the other way you go is just rip the Band-Aid off. So which way are you going to go about it? Are you worried more about yourself, or you're worried about somebody else's feelings in the matter? Because the option of keeping going exactly as you are is there. But I don't feel like, I feel like that's more like wading through the brush. That's not exactly ideal.
Second fiddle.
Yeah. Okay, and they say to pull one card. They're like, the choice. You have to make the choice, and you have to figure out how to do it for yourself. Oh, okay. So I want to say I feel like something's been put out there, like the mystery's gone. Something's been put out there, and it makes a change necessary. Okay.
Can't take it back.
And this doesn't have to be a struggle. Time to turn inward, and I'm not.
Hermit.
Yep. No one deserves to be second fiddle. I don't read comments generally when I'm not trying to read comments, especially if it's somebody I'm reading. So I can't see any comments from her on here. All I see up is this to hey Wolfpack. Okay, one more. Gotta take care of yourself. You don't have to be everybody else's mother, but you have to take care of yourself. All right, so I'm going to scroll up here because let's play the name game. Anybody know the name game? Name game. So I'm married. I love my husband, but I don't know if he still loves me because he's having an affair. Will he leave her and stay with me and try to save our marriage? That has to be your choice. No. Name game. Hope that's helpful. Wow, man, I'll tell you what. Cards don't lie. Especially tarot. Cards don't lie. Wasted 10 years in a marriage with a cheater. Understand. I don't understand totally. I that's kind of a lie because. And Adam, that's a great point, right? Adam says 2x4. Now, I will tell you that Adam is not saying take a 2x4 to him. That's not what Adam is saying. Adam is saying this is a lesson, and how you choose to move forward with this lesson is totally your choice. How do you think you should go forward and learn? 2x4 is 2x4 therapy. Means it is a hard lesson, but it's one we have to learn to move forward. Therapy lesson, absolutely. So, what did I miss? 2x4s, Jansen. Watch out. All right. We have class. Yes, we gain something from every experience. We have class in 17 minutes. with Angela May of Ancients and Aliens from the My Mystical Life membership. So check that out here if you want to be in on the class. And there we go. And one you'll keep experiencing till you get it right. And that is the truth, right? We keep experiencing them until we get them right, whether it's this lifetime or the next. And by the way, they're happening all at the same time. Bernadette's After Buffalo, I like that. I kind of, and I'm going to leave with the, I'm going to end with this thing here. Kind of going back. Is there somebody you want to read for, honey?
Huh?
Is there somebody you want to read for?
No, I was going to.
Going back to what
I was going to beat the dead horse, but I'm going to leave the dead horse alone.
Gotcha. As I said when we first got on, being nice to yourself and being kind to yourself, and now I'm totally forgetting what I was saying. Shit. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. I was listening to this podcast and the speaker was talking about how we talk about ourselves and how we talk to ourselves and why we do those things, right? And it usually has to do with some form of trauma that we had beginning in life. Now, I'm not all about beating up trauma. I am not about going over it and going over it and going over it and rehashing it, and hoping that I fix it, because I'm never going to fix all my trauma, right? We're never going to be over all the trauma in our life, because guess what? 5 minutes ago, you might have stubbed your toe and you have trauma from that. So I'm never going to say you're going to be totally healed from trauma. But what I am going to say is, I was sitting there listening to her and my brain was listening, and it said, hey, you could go back, and every time you have this feeling of whatever, you could just love that inner child of yourself. Go back to that moment in time and love that self, right? Love that first moment that you remember XYZ happening. And I swear to you, at Archangel Metatron come on, and he said, guess what? There is no time. How do you know it's not happening right now in your soul energy right now? Just forget it, forgive it, love it, and move on. And I went, well, that's really deep. And I don't know if I can wrap my brain around that, because that's a human brain thing right there, man. That's a brain teaser. Like, how do you know? Because we perceive time, right? So we're not looking at it as it's all happening in one instant. So if you say your past and your future is happening right now too, it could all be happening right now. All of it. As one great big huge download, and we're perceiving it as being a lifetime. So just love yourself, damn it. Be okay with everything that you have experienced, and come love who you are. Love every experience we learn from, right? I don't know. He kind of bent my brain as I was driving down the road, and I'm like, whoa, dude, come on now. I've got a long day ahead of me. I didn't know how long of a day I had, but I had a long day. So yeah, love yourself inside and out. It is a hard thing to put the brain around. Like, your childhood and experiences could be happening at the same time as what you have going on right now. How are we going to react? If that child, if it was happening to that, that's hard, right? It's hard. Yeah, we do our best to love ourselves. We try to. All right, everybody. Class starts in a little over 10 minutes. So if you are a My Mystical Life member, be there or be square, because we are a hell of a lot of fun. And Angela always has wonderfully informative classes. Would love to see you on live. And with that, I would like to say, find light, find love, find joy, feel divine, because you are.
And may the light be with you always.
All right, everybody. Have a great evening.